Hello, my internet friends. How are you? I am here in Constantinople, aka Istanbul. I've always wanted to go here. I'm super excited. I'm here at the Blue Mosque. It's where I'm starting my little adventure. Let me flip the camera around. You don't want to see me. You want to see the Blue Mosque. I'm going to try to take some photos. I got all my camera gear here. Geeking out. I'm super excited. Flip it around. Come on, camera. Flip around. Here we go. Yes, look at this. I know it's probably hard to see. It's silhouetted. I'm kind of shooting in the sun. We did the 6 famous spires here at the Blue Mosque. I've already been taking quite a few photos. Here, let's go up inside of here. I'm really enjoying this one shot through this portal. I love shooting through, portals into, obviously they do too. Sort of a common thing. But you can kind of see the grandeur of it as we walk up into it. I already stood on this spot, actually. It took about 100 photos, just getting different, shadowy figures coming through this portal. And then when you get up a little closer, hey, from New Zealand, what's going on? Hello. So now you kind of get an idea of the grandeur of this place. Ridiculous. So I was shooting here up into the sun, and I switched it over to f/16 to get some of that little starbursty effect. You know what I mean? So here we are in the central courtyard. It's kind of surrounded by 4 of the minarets. Beautiful. I took a lot of photos in here too. Hey, Calvin from Los Angeles. Hey, Luke Holland from Sydney. What's going on? Manesh loves portals too, from Christchurch. What's going on? Look at that. It's a sleeping dog. What a place to sleep. If I was a dog, I would totally go sleep in the Blue Mosque also. That dog has got it going on. Hey, Brenda from Edmonton, what's going on? Haha, thanks, Kevin. Hey, Mike Jacobs. Insomnia in Ohio. I know how it goes. Hello, Praneeth from India. Your girlfriend is from Turkey. All right, you got a little Turkish delight. Well done, my Indian friend. So I've been shooting photos here like crazy. What am I shooting with? This is the Sony A7R Mark II. I decided to throw on the wide angle lens. I came in with a little tighter lens, and then I got in here. I'm like, who am I fooling? I gotta go wide. Gotta be me. Wide angle is great, especially in these situations. So I'm gonna try to go inside. I assume I can get inside. This looks like the girls' entrance, or the prayer entrance. I think they have the Muslim call to prayer here in about half an hour, so I gotta stop goofing around and make it happen. Man with selfie stick. Good morning from Germany, Suzanne. Hey, Lee from Scotland. Let me just walk right between you guys. I'm sorry about that. I'm kind of in my own world here. As usual, let's go over here. Nicholas asking when I'm going to Barcelona, or as you like to say, Barcelona. I will be there in early April, I believe. Man with camera. It's a nice photo. Look at that. Look at that. You've got your little mobile model. Good man. I admire that. Okay, here we go. Nice old tree. So we're going to go around the outside of the Blue Mosque here and try to get inside and take some photos. Let me flip the camera around. We'll do a little walk and talk here. Hello from Tunisia. Nafiti. That's a cool name. Nafiti. I flipped the camera around. Did I? No. What's going on here? Oh, here we go. Okay. We're going down these ancient steps. So I don't know if I can use my tripod inside or not. Right now, let me look over the back. So I've got the everyday sling on. I love it. I love my sling bag. And I've got my tripod attached to the outside of it, because I'll probably be out all day into the night, and I won't have time to go back to the hotel. I'm staying at the Ritz-Carlton here, which is, again, incredibly nice. It's about a 15-minute ride, and so, you know what it's like. If it gets to be close to sunset, I get distracted. I don't want to make a little 30-minute round trip to go back to get the tripod, so I'm just going to carry it with me. All right, so let me flip the camera around. I'm trying to get inside. Manesh is saying, what do you want to try out the Fuji X-T2? I do want to try that. Yeah, Gordon Lang seems to like it. If Gordon likes it, I like it. Nicholas, I am coming to Barcelona. Where am I right now? Michael Jordan's asking. I am at the Blue Mosque. Oh, sorry, you guys. Go ahead. You're welcome. I'm going to try to go inside the Blue Mosque to take some photos. It looks like here's where you get your outfit if you're a lady. We did this with my wife and 2 little girls in Oman and Qatar. They would get all dressed up. See, this is what you can do, what you can't do. Looks like you can bring a bag of goldfish, but you can't go in dressed like that. Okay, I'm going to try to be a little promiscuous here. So, let us think I'm a crazy white man talking to himself. Which I am, really, in many ways, honestly. Hello from Paris, Malik. What's going on, Pranesh? You'll be in Istanbul in 4 weeks. All right, let's go inside. Oh, look at this group shot. I'm going to steal a group shot. Hello, hello. Look at this. Happy people. Happy people, happy people. You know, I find so many people are like, oh, you're going to Istanbul, aren't you scared? I'm like, no, I'm not scared. People, like 99.9% of people are super nice. You just can't be too worried, you know? Oh, I need to plastic up my shoes. Okay. I'll get one of these bags. There's exciting stuff here, watching me put my shoes in a bag. This is entertainment you can't pay for. Okay, sit down here, take off my shoes. Okay, take off one. This is exciting stuff here. All right, now I gotta set this down, so I need 2 hands to put in my bag. All right, and here I am inside the beautiful Blue Mosque. I don't know what happened to part 1 of our broadcast. Kind of got stuck. I was outside taking off my shoes. You can see I'm now shoeless in the mosque. My socks are a little dirty. But it's gorgeous in here. I've never been in here before. My first time. And just stunning. I love going into mosques. You know, it was actually free. You didn't have to pay anything. You didn't have to do anything. Just walk in. Everyone in here has been super nice. I've been taking photos like a man possessed. It's about maybe 20 minutes until the Muslim call to prayer, so I gotta skedaddle before that. But yeah, it's gorgeous. I have not tried to use my tripod yet, but I will try. It is a nice carpet, isn't it, David White? What's going on? Diane watching from Woolgoolga. NSW, New South Wales, I guess that's what that is. That sounds like a very Australian word, Woolgoolga. So this is the very center of it, right here. Gorgeous. Look at these windows. I will try to use my tripod pretty soon. Hey, Peter McFarland, thank you for sharing this thing. Oh, it's my pleasure. Thanks for being here with me. It's gorgeous. I've never been in here before. I've always wanted to go to Istanbul. It's my first time in Istanbul. I'm excited. I'm only here a very short time, so that's kind of a bummer, but I'm going to try to make the most of it, right? You guys know me. I have a lot of energy. I'm going to run around and take as many photos as I can. I'm going to visit here in the Hagia Sophia. There's this really cool underground cistern I'm going to try to visit later, which I'm excited about. Look at that ceiling. What? Beautiful. Beautiful. Muslim men are in here praying. Over there on the other side, we'll visit that in a second. That's the women's section. The women and the men don't pray together. You see? They keep them apart. And actually, this is the first mosque that I've been into that has these low hanging lights. I've never quite seen that before. Oh man, it is a beautiful carpet, isn't it? Beautiful. Hey, Ann Taylor from Melbourne, Australia. What's going on? Hey, Fabian from Germany. See if we get a little closer to these stained glass windows. Really pretty. The light in here is amazing because the sun is actually streaming in right through here, so I'm getting some really good rays. Yeah, these lights are really interesting, hanging down like this. I've never quite seen that before. But I guess that's important for nighttime, right? When it gets a little dark for the nighttime call to prayer. So let's go over here and I will attempt to use my tripod. Now let me flip it around. Say hi. Let me tell you what my settings are. Shooting here with the Sony. Not a sponsor, Sony. I just love it. I've got the 10-18 super wide on. We're doing handheld. I've got the f-stop as low as this one will go, which I think is f4. And what else? I've been shooting at about 640 ISO just to make sure my shutter speed is fast enough, because you don't want a blurry shot, right? Do not want a blurry shot. I might go visit my shoes. That's my goal for the next 30 seconds, to visit my shoes. Okay? It's good to have goals. Let me flip this around. My tripod got caught there. Flip it around, flip it around. Let's go visit my shoes. Over there, that's the female entrance. So where the gals come in, get their prayer on. They're all coming in there. And then they sit kind of behind those pews. We saw that in Oman and Qatar and everywhere. There's always a separate section for the ladies. Okay, we're going to visit my shoes. It's going to be a highlight of the show. Hey, Andy from Seattle. Hey, Shardy from Vancouver. How are you? All right, there's my shoes. That guy, he might be taking a selfie with my shoes. I don't really know. Look at these cute little girls. How cute are they? Look at that. Hello. Hi. That must be their mom. Yeah, so I do a mixture of architecture shooting and people shooting. You know, when shooting Muslim women, of course, I always ask for permission. I don't always do that otherwise. Hello. Beautiful, huh? Beautiful, beautiful. So I've been doing primarily wide-angle shots, auto bracketing, of course, -2, 0, and +2. I'll go home and put them into Sweet Lady Aurora HDR 2017. I like watching people take photos. It's nice. It's interesting to see what they choose to take photos of. As you can tell, in a place like this, you can just kind of aim the camera anywhere, and it looks good. Hey, Justin from Manchester, UK. What's going on? Okay, so I'm going to go make a bold attempt. I'm going to go to the least crowded area. I'm going to try to set up my tripod, okay, and see if I can get a shot. Why do I want to try to use my tripod? Well, then I can get my ISO all the way down to 100, so there's no noise. It'll be a very steady shot, right? This little group shot. Oh, I think I was saying this earlier when we got cut off. I don't know what happened to part 1 of the broadcast, but I think the ratings went so low because I was putting my shoes in a plastic bag. Just not an exciting... There's no way to make that exciting. But anyway, you know, a lot of people said, oh my God, you're going to Istanbul. Aren't you worried something's going to happen? No. I'm not worried at all. I have no fear. You know, I'm not, like, crazy without fear, but, you know, it's fine. In my experience, 99.9% of people are really nice. Nothing to worry about. I've spent a lot of time in the Middle East and never had a problem. Not even one iota of a problem. In fact, I found people to be incredibly friendly, nice, accommodating, all that kind of stuff. Okay, so over here, this is the least crowded area of the Blue Mosque. So I'm going to try to set my tripod over here. Okay. Oh, what's going on here? Some sort of a model. Hey, ML from Istanbul, what's going on? Hey, Jens from Germany, what's going on? Good to see you. Hey, Justin. This. Oh, that's where I'm going to go next. That's one of my next stops. Okay, so I'm now going to try to set up my tripod. Man with large selfie stick. Hello. Prayer. We live in a selfie kind of world, don't we? Okay, so let's try to set up. Try to set up my tripod. Now let me flip this thing around. You dumped Nikon for Sony and never looked back. I hear you. I know what you're doing. I'll try to set my tripod very quickly here. Let me figure out what my shot is first of all. I kind of like to be right where that woman is, but she seems... Maybe I could ask her to move. No, I won't ask her to move. Okay. I'm in contemplative mode. Here, I'm just going to... Okay, this is going to be weird. I'm just going to set the camera on the ground and just kind of aim it at me while I set up my tripod and take a photo. Okay? The only settings I'm going to change are... I'm going to change to ISO 100. I might pump up my f-stop to f8 just to make sure everything's in focus. Shouldn't be a problem though. Here we go. And I'm going to basically aim up here and try to get all of this, probably at like 12 millimeters, okay? I think this is going to work. I haven't seen any security. I've used my tripod many times in mosques and never gotten in trouble, so let's see if we can keep that going. Suddenly this area got very crowded. Everything's going well, no one stopped me yet. It's working, no one stopped me yet. So now I can talk exactly through what I'm doing. Which tripod do I use for traveling? Mustafa is asking. I'm using this. This is the Really Right Stuff tripod. Although I need a new head. This is the Really Right Stuff head, but it got a little gummed up at Burning Man, so I gotta get a new one. Alright, so what are my settings here? Let me have my exposure compensation right at 0. ISO 160. Let's go and get that a little lower. Why not? Let's get it down to 100. Let's get our f-stop up to f8. Okay, so that 1.3 means 1.3 seconds. That's going to be the time of the middle exposure. Okay, so you can see how wide this shot is. Like if I just look up like this, you only see a little bit of it, right? I don't know what the camera here is. Maybe it's like about 40 millimeter equivalent. So you can just see how nice and wide this is. So here's my 3 shots. 1, 2, 3. Look at that. I'm going to run those through Aurora. It's going to be great. I am very excited. Hey, Brian from Laguna.